In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Stifflex Flex Cover notebook. I'll go over the specs, I'll do a paper test, and I'll tell you what I like and don't like about this notebook coming up. Blake here with Blake's Broadcast. On this channel, I review fountain pens, paper, and ink, and as always, I put links in the show notes in the description below. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps out my channel. Alright, let's get on with the review. So this is the Stifflex Flex Cover journal. It came shrink wrapped. I just saved these little pieces so we could go over what they show as their specs. It's made in Italy. This is a family-owned company. It's a soft cover. We get 192 pages. It's 144 line pages, 32 blank, and 16 detachable grid sheets. And the size is 5 by 8 1/4, so very close to A5 size. And then we have an inner pocket / bookmark, cardboard ruler, and 80G ivory paper, which is acid free. So, and it's made in Italy by 365 SRL. Now looking at the features, I guess this is a patented system here. There's a hard flexible cover. I'm not sure actually if that pertains to this notebook or not. This is a soft cover, but we'll look at that. Now we do have a pocket bookmark, which is interesting. We have a document holder and then also a bookmark. That's strange. Okay, so this is the same thing as these two things. That's weird that they broke that out. I didn't realize that they did that until just now. Anyway, so looking at the cover here, we have a very nice feeling, I don't know, faux leather cover here. I have a yellow one. On the back here it says Stifflex made in Italy. And yeah, the cover is, I don't think that stiff, flexible cover, they call this their flex cover. So anyway, it's a flexible cover. It has a nice feel to it, very similar to the Rhodia webbook soft cover that I reviewed. I'll put a link to that up in the corner, but the material feels very similar to that. Now we have a matching elastic strap here. And then when we open it up, we have a black paste down and Stifflex made in Italy, and then a place for your name. And it's a patented model. And it's FSC certified paper. And Biotop 3 is the 80 GSM paper that's in here. It's made by Mondi, so this is an Austrian paper. And yeah, it's turned out to be a very nice paper. Now we have a page here that says notes. This is one of the things that I don't really like about this, because we have those three sections. We have the lined, the blank, and the detachable grid. They waste a page telling me that this is the notes. I don't know why they do that. Now, looking here, we have the ruled sheets, and they are a 7mm rule. And you know, when I looked at these and when I was using these, you know, I love the 7mm rule. That's my typical one. I don't know, these felt tighter to me. I don't know if it's because the line is thicker or darker, but I found them to be more distracting and annoying, and they felt, I don't know, tighter than what I'm used to on my like Mitsubishi bank paper notebooks or any of my Papermind notebooks. But they do go edge to edge. The binding is stitched, as you can see the stitches here, and we do have 16-page signatures with a very flexible binding, and this does lay, you know, plenty flat enough for me. The overall build quality of this I think is really good. See, look, there's a spot here for the blank section. Okay, waste of paper there, but fine. I mean, I guess it's nice. Maybe some people like that. So we have those 32 pages of blank, and then we have 16 pages of what they call post-it. This is a 5mm grid with detachable sheets. I don't love the perforations here. They're just kind of big, so you get a pretty jagged edge at the end of the day when you're doing that. But they do come out easily enough. Now let's go to the back. So this is an interesting thing. I guess they call this, I don't know how they're calling this a ruler. Is there something in here that I'm missing? There's no ruler. Cardboard ruler. I don't know. But maybe mine didn't come with it. I'm not sure. So this is really interesting. We have a pocket here, which is a very shallow pocket. So you can definitely put, you know, receipts in here, whatever. And I think they will stay in there securely. It doesn't expand, like there's no gusset on it. Now this is the bookmark, and in my light use, I mean, I'm already seeing some issues with it kind of tearing, but the way that it works is you would open it up and fold it over. See, I think that's cracking. Uh-oh. And you have these little, ridges here that will kind of, so if you go to like the very front of the notebook, you'll hold it there. And what I do like about this feature is, say I'm here, it's pretty easy to get to. You do have to kind of flop it around, get it out of your way. But, to get to a page quickly, I think it is faster than the normal ribbon bookmark. I still prefer the ribbon bookmark though, because I think it's probably more durable. Now, let's go to the paper test. In terms of the paper test, I want to say, I was very happy writing on this paper. Now, you will see some kind of feathering on the wetter nibs. You'll see, a decent amount on the Pilot 6mm, the Pilot 3mm, the Namiki Emperor, there's a little bit on the Lamy 2000 Double Broad. The rest of the pens look pretty good, maybe a touch on the Aurora Optima Italic, but the rest of them look nice. And the rest of the pens, I think, look really good. And then when we go to the back, so we can see that we did get some bleeding with the Pilot 6mm parallel pen, but the rest of the fountain pens did really well. We do see some spotting on the Auto Fude ball. We get this Pilot High-Tech Point roller ball. That one bled through, and that one is a difficult pen. A little bit on the Pilot Energel, a little bit on the Uniball Air Micro, the Pilot oil drawing pen, these troublemaker pens all kind of came through, but general fine liners and normal fountain pens, even including up to the Namiki Emperor and the Pilot 3mm parallel pen, did really nicely. Now, whether this I would call this minimal feathering, whether that bothers you or not, that's up to you. I really liked writing on this paper. I was very happy with it. I call this paper for sure fountain pen friendly, and this notebook is only $20, and I think for that price, it's really good. I'm very happy with the quality of the paper. The build quality is really good, so I definitely like this notebook, and if you like this more moleskin-y style, I think this is a pretty good choice at $20. It's definitely better than a moleskin. So what are my pros and cons for the Stifflex Flex Cover notebook? Well, I think the 80 GSM uncoated paper in here is really nice. It works really well with fountain pens, and I very much enjoyed writing on it. I also think the overall build quality is very good. I have no complaints about that. The binding is nice. It lays flat. It's just a pretty well put together notebook made in Italy by a family-owned company. I really quite like it. Now, I also like that we get some interesting features like this bookmark, which kind of folds over onto the side. Now, in terms of durability, it's kind of already breaking on me a little bit, so that is a downside, but I did like this design because it makes it a lot faster to get to the right page, so I appreciated that. I also thought that the page style was interesting, where you get the ruled pages, and then you have some blank ones, and then you have some detachable grid sheets. I kind of liked that. We had, mostly all ruled, and I thought that was kind of a nice format. Now, when it comes to the ruling, I'm not a huge fan of how dark the ruling is. I found that to be pretty distracting. I also don't like that they waste a whole page, telling me that, oh, now we're in the blank pages. It's like, well, I would have figured that out. So I don't know why they needed to do that. But overall, I think for $20, I really do like this notebook, and I would recommend it if you're looking for something in that price range with, kind of more of a moleskin-y look to it. Okay, that's pretty much it. Do you guys have this notebook? Do you like this notebook? Let me know in the comment section below, and if you like this video, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more fountain pen, paper, and ink videos, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much, and until next time.